Akasan's Honest Reactions. I am Akasan.
DC-san.
Alright, so, you got a new channel, by the way, don't you?
Yes, it's under DC-san, YouTube. Just started, so bear with me if there isn't a lot of content up yet, but it's coming, slowly but surely.
What kind of stuff are you trying to feature on your channel?
Basically, reviews, TV promotions, and spots that I do here in Japan, so people have kind of a better idea of what I do on this side as well. And just a little bit of questionnaires, you have questions, want me to review, stuff like that, I try and help answer those and get it done.
I'm glad to see that it's working out.
Ganbarimasu.
Ganbarimasu. Inspiration. There you go. Let's go ahead and we're going to get into Batman The Killing Joke official trailer. And this one just came out, just dropped a little while ago. So,
right.
Without further ado, let's see what it's about. It's so weird because we're just watching Flash and there are all those like nods to Ace of the Joker
and stuff like that.
Killing Joke, like lots of the Carnival. Really good stuff. Here we go.
Hope it's good.
I want to talk. I've been thinking about you and me. About how this is going to end. About who will end up killing who. Perhaps you'll kill me. Perhaps I'll kill you. You know that, don't you?
Oh, that's creepy.
Tell me what I'm doing here. I'm going mad. Where is he? Why aren't you laughing? All it takes is one bad day.
Nice. Nice. Makes me a little uncomfortable, actually. I don't know.
Yikes.
Yeah, that's weird.
That they picked that particular storyline?
No, I don't mind them picking that storyline, but it's kind of weird because that's a trailer that doesn't really just makes my skin crawl a little bit.
So they did a good job.
Yeah, I guess
They did a good job because I think their purpose was to make you uncomfortable.
I think so.
Because they hit the nail on the head with that one.
Yeah.
Looking at the way the Joker is portrayed in this was,
Yeah.
creepy.
I'm not too sold on. I mean, I know why, and I think I mentioned this last time with the animation. Like, I'm not so sold on I know what they're trying to do is adapt the comic work, but using this particular animator and this animation team, I just felt like it was kind of, I don't know, it almost looked unfinished to me. Like, it looked like almost like the way when they use too much paint and not enough inks or so. Like, it just kind of looked like it didn't look
rough.
It looked really rough and not defined enough, so to speak. Like, I just felt like the colors looked a little more like basically there weren't inks layered over enough, and so I don't know if that's going to pull me into the show or not, because it kind of looked a little bit like a bit of a knockoff of what I expect DC animation to be. But at the same time, I've been noticing that about the DC animation, their features, for quite some time, ever since Batman and Son came out, or Batman versus Robin came out, or even the Ra's al Ghul one. There was a lot. I was just kind of noticed the quality's been kind of a little different than the way I really liked it out of Crisis on Two Earths
or War.
Justice League War. I'm pushing it.
You didn't watch it yet?
I watched it, but I also felt the same way with the animation. I felt the animation took a step back compared to what I saw from Crisis on Two Earths, Batman versus Batman, the Supergirl one. What was it called?
What is it? Batman, Superman, Apocalypse.
Apocalypse, that one, and then there's another one that was actually really good as well.
Public Enemies?
Public Enemies was not bad as well because it really adhered. So I don't know. I just feel like there's kind of they've been doing a lot of shortcuts recently with their animation.
Well, I think using different animating teams, you know, they give a different feel to a project. But I will say, you made a comment about looking at it and it seems a bit rough or unfinished.
Right.
Now, it being rough or unclear could actually fit perfectly for the story, because the baseline is you could have any good person snap and go the opposite direction. It's like a hairline. Anyone could have that bad day.
It's the
mentality that
okay.
fits the storyline, so
Yeah.
they use that type of animation to fit with it. Because think of it this way: if it's too clean, it has a completely different feel.
You're right. You know, and I was also thinking about this recently. Every time I move my chair, my belt sounds like I'm farting. So I'm not farting, people. It's just my belt's catching things.
Actually, I hadn't even thought about it.
Oh, okay. Now, anyways, what I was thinking about this actually is because The Killing Joke has been such a great graphic novel that it's actually been revised and actually redrawn. I think 2 times already.
Yeah. So
right?
the inking for it is slightly different.
Right.
On the more, I guess, the revised version, it's a bit richer.
Darker. You're right. Right. So I'm starting to think about that now. Is the original? It does the animation. The animated edition looks more like the original one. Where as of lately, in my mind, the only one I can compare to is the revised
version,
richer one. So that might be the another thing as well. So
you also should check out Kotobukiya's Killing Joke Joker, and look at the bottom of the box.
I was gonna have you bring that one in actually.
Because I basically did the concept for that figure, and
Woo!
it was awesome.
Yeah, I got it. Go ahead.
And it was awesome. It was a great job, and I'm proud of it, and can't wait to do more of them. But yeah, I'll see what I can do. I'll bring one in.
Yeah, that'd be dope. What did you think of Mark Hamill's delivery? That actually sounded pretty good.
It's kind of hard not to be impressed by
Right.
Mark Hamill doing any animated character, because he just has a great delivery. Period.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Even when he's playing the trickster on the Flash, it's
True.
It's cool. It does seem a bit Joker-esque, but I also like that because the trickster is basically Flash's Joker.
True.
So
The Kevin Conroy is very interesting to me because, of course, he will always be looked upon as the Bat God to me, like the best Batman ever done. But sometimes I can kind of see where it depends on who's directing him and the kind of team he has around him. Is if he's just sort of kind of phoning it in, or someone who really knows the project really well can tell him, okay, this is good, but I need you to really bring out the Batman a little bit more like this. And I'm very curious to see because as of late, my Kevin Conroy, that in my mind has been the more disgruntled Arkham Batman, Arkham Knight Batman, where everything's gone to hell in that storyline. So he is a little more dark, short-tempered, so to speak. And so it is curious to see about this Killing Joke Batman, to see about this kind of kindness of Batman coming back. You know, I've been thinking about us recently that either I'm gonna kill you, or you're gonna kill me. It sounds very soft, actually. I'm just like, damn. It's interesting to see that again.
I like that because it's giving a different dynamic to Batman in general. Also, it's setting it apart, for me, it's setting it apart from the Arkham series, the movie series, and any of the animated movies, with the exception of the animated series.
Right, the original,
It feels more like the animated
I agree
series,
with you.
which
Right.
I kind of like because that's what's going to pull the audience into the story when things go bad. Is how I'm looking at it trailer-wise.
And then the only concern that I do have about the Killing Joke situation is that
The Cherubs and Gordon.
well,
Sorry,
no. Well, from what I remember of the Killing Joke, it is actually somewhat a very short story. Actually,
Yeah, it's short and to the point, and that's what makes it scarier.
Right.
Because it doesn't deviate in all these other directions. Like, hey, I'm going to do everything I can to make you snap, and that person that he wants to have snap is Gordon.
Well, but from someone who doesn't really like adaptions 100% so much, like I'm not a big fan of adaptions only because I feel like I don't like things being rehashed or redone just in a different medium if I already know what the story's going to be. So of course I already know how the Killing Joke ends, how it starts, what happens, how it's going to end. So for me it's really hard to justify a $30 something purchase on Blu-ray just so I can see an animated form of it. That's how much Blu-rays are out here, if not higher. But
they're like $36 to $40.
Yeah, but that being said, I know that they're gonna do some extra scenes. Batgirl's I saw her animated in action and stuff. So maybe there's gonna be something more to offer from there as well. So, Red Dreaded Nation, what do you guys think? Stand up, speak up, leave your comments below. Are you excited for this adaptation? Do you feel that DC doesn't really offer much to anything more outside of adapting big graphic novels? Are you excited? Do you want to see more graphic novels being adapted in an animated form? Let me know below and we'll check back with you guys next time. We're out. Peace.
Alright, I've run out of patience. On to Ruth!
Hey everyone.